Hello, this is Deirdre from DeirdreMcGuire.com, and this week's video is called See, I Told You So. And it is born out of many experiences that I've had with clients who have this experience when they first start tapping, okay? So the best way to explain it to you is to give you the sequence of what happens, all right? So step one, you feel bad, okay? You're at the lowest point, you feel bad and you want to get help. Step two, you have a session, or if you already know about tapping, you tap on yourself. And then step three, you actually feel good. So you've done your tapping and you actually feel good. So then something happens, step four, something happens to challenge the feel good. Somebody looks at you the wrong way, a bill comes in, you have an argument with your partner, something like that happens, and it challenges how good you have felt since your session or since you've been tapping, okay? And then you start to feel bad. So step five, you feel bad, all right? So then you take on this belief. You say to yourself, the tapping doesn't work, okay? And then what happens is you feel right. Now this is the key to all of this, all right? There's a part of you that even though you say, it doesn't work and I'm disappointed, you actually feel right. You feel good about yourself because you feel right. Does that make sense? You feel justified in feeling bad because you feel right. Okay? So then you stop tapping. Why? Because you feel right. Even though you feel worse, feeling worse feels right. Does that make sense? Now what you're doing wrong when you're feeling right about feeling wrong is you are ignoring one critical part of this whole mind-body setup, and that is the difference between the conscious and the unconscious mind. Okay, so to explain that to you, this is how I explain this to you in my workshops and to my clients. I want you to imagine a big playing field, your local playing field, okay? And in the middle of the playing field, I want you to place a golf ball. Here it is, the big playing field and the little golf ball. Now the golf ball represents your conscious mind, and the whole playing field represents your unconscious mind. That database of information, the past experiences, the personal ones, the cultural ones, the hurts, the rejections, the person who looked at you the wrong way, the relationship that broke up, the mom that died, the dad that left, the dog, whatever happened to you in your database that you are still carrying that's driving your life is not in the conscious mind. Here's the thing. The conscious mind is the least informed and the last to know. Your conscious mind is for making appointments with. Your conscious mind is the least informed and the last to know. By the time you have the conscious thought in your mind, your process has gone through so many filters, okay? You have a thing called your reticular activating system, RAS. And it is your filter system for your life, and it's based on all the experiences that you've had, okay? So your reality, your current reality, is really quite subjective, all right? In NLP terms, they say the map is not the territory. So what you perceive to be real out there, someone looks at you in a certain way and then you feel something inside and you think it's them and the way they look at you. It's not. It's the way you are processing that inside you, okay? So the key to tapping is to let go of the belief that you need to understand it consciously, all right? When you know that everything that's going on is being driven by the unconscious mind, then you're more likely to keep tapping. That's what happened to me, and that's why I tap now. Okay, this is now what I notice with all the people that I work with. Some people, they just tap and it goes. Other people, this setup happens. Okay, I'll go through it again. You feel bad, then you have a session or you tap. You do something to change the feel bad, and then you feel good. This is new, this is good, this is, maybe I can feel good. and then something happens to challenge your feel good, and then you just revert back to the old familiar feeling bad. And then you say to yourself, tapping doesn't work. And then there's the payoff. You feel right. Even though you feel worse, you actually feel right. And that's why you stop tapping. And it's also why you need to keep tapping. You need to keep going back and clearing out these old references from the past that is your current database. And when you change that, change how you hold the past, change how you hold those hurts, those rejections, those bad experiences, then your database starts to change and you start to feel good. Does that make sense? I hope whatever you're doing today, you're having a really, really good one. I hope you are enjoying my 90-day challenge if you're involved in that. And if you're not involved in it, go to it. There is a link at the bottom of this video and join us. It's free. It's my way of supporting you. Of course, there are always sessions and there are workshops. There are, actually what I'm doing today is, you may hear some noise in the background, my friend is here, we're helping getting the house ready because I have a wonderful lady who's coming here to do a retreat with me, and I'm doing more and more of these. They are so transformative. Go to my website to find out more. I do 3, 4, 5-day intensive retreats where we really get down to that database and change that database, and then your life moves forward and the quality of your life improves. Anyway, I hope whatever you're doing today, you're having a really good one, and I'll talk to you again soon. Bye.